Hey YouTube, Gunham here, welcome back to Space Engineers. I realized I made a mistake a while ago and I'm going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. So, a while ago, I built this. The Soviet Womble came out with his Space Engineers BS3 Part 4. He had made a light fighter. I was hoping he would upload it to the Steam Workshop, he did not. So I decided to make my own and make it a heavy fighter. So this is what I came up with. His only had 6 Gatling guns. That's it. It had very little armor and a lot of exposed systems. Mine is different. Mine does have, first off, backup ion engines, unlike his, which really doesn't have much in the way of ion engines. Mine has a decent amount, I should say. It's something. But mine has serious firepower. First off, 6 Gatling guns that are protected pretty well. It's going to be hard to knock them out. 6 Gatling guns that are quite exposed on the top, and 3 more semi-covered underneath. So 15 forward-firing Gatling guns. That's going to leave a mark. And they're pretty spread out too, so it's going to wreak havoc. There's also a reloadable missile launcher underneath, which is pretty nice. 2 Gatling gun turrets, though. That's gonna leave a mark. You have, everywhere that you see this black armor on this thing is heavy armor plating. So from the front, there's literally nothing but actual important blocks, like the guns and engines and the cockpit that you can actually damage if you're straight on from the front. The sides and stuff, not so much, but there is some protection around the Gatling gun turrets, but it's not much. Well, I suppose technically there's this block back here, but meh. So, multiple antenna, and I believe there's a remote control unit on here. Plus its beacon. So it is remote controllable, which is going to be fun. But, I added a pair of passenger seats, so you can just shuttle people around at will. Has a connector collar and ladders to get up to the top. I do not know what that sensor is connected to. It's connected to something. It's been a while since I built this thing. I thought I uploaded the video. Again, I forgot. As for its hydrogen engines, it's got a lot of them. Serious amounts, so it can handle moons. Seriously quick despite its extreme weight. On the inside, 2 large hydrogen tanks. It has oxygen tanks. It has multiple small reactors. I believe there's a couple bigger reactors. But it actually has a significant amount of supplies. And gyroscopes. Is that a warhead? That's a warhead. Oh, self-destruct. That's right, I threw it in a self-destruct. Just because. So, significant amount of cargo. Like I said, massive amount of hydrogen, actually. It'll last a bit. Not too long. I don't know where the reactors all are. There are some gyros. There are various batteries and reactors around here somewhere. O2 generator, H2 generator units, if you can get some ice in this thing. Yeah, oxygen tanks. There's batteries. I don't know where the reactors are, but I know they are in here. So, doesn't really matter. They are here somewhere. That's a gyro. There's one. Another. Yeah, and more warheads to be able to self-destruct if you need to keep others from using it. So there is a reactor right underneath there, underneath that, and one on the other side. So yeah. Now, let's take a look at the capabilities. First off, weight. Do you see that mass? 133,000 kilograms. Yeah. However, this thing is maneuverable. it'll take some getting used to because of the sheer amount of gyroscopes. Then comes the speed. Going to the front, watch for the speed limit. That's 50, and then stopping is much slower. Again, it's meant for moons, so the bottom's really good. Top is also pretty good. To the side, it's alright. And the other side. So it's the reversing that is still pretty good, mind you. But of course, it's meant to just zip around, use that massive thrust, and get a move on, getting around your enemies, blasting them away at them. Oh, what? I'm not. Okay. You notice the fuel amount. It is going down, but I'm burning a massive amount of fuel. So it doesn't have a serious quantity of fuel, but it is still pretty good. You can see how quickly it's going down there. This is a big fighter. Yeah, the fuel will burn out in a few minutes, similar to his, but you can just turn off the one. I've turned on my spotlights. So you can just turn off the hydrogen and use only the ion. Around here, there they are. There we go. Using only the ion, it's slow. Look at this. It's very slow using only the ion, but it really saves on the fuel, and you see how quickly it's recharged. So, yeah. There we go. Alright, I did not disable anything, so... Yeah! Though, because I deleted stuff, names are false. Yeah! Good amount of landing gear, hydrogen thrust, 3 cargo containers, 2 H2s, 1 oxygen tank, passengers. There it is. A sensor. Detect players. Or heads. So you can set it as a bomb. 3 batteries and various small cargo containers, 6 reactors. There we go. So, yeah. If you turn this on, yeah. Be careful about that. But this thing is zippy. So yeah, that's the fighter, because Soviet Womble and his gang would not upload their stuff from that BSRE to the Steam Workshop. I made my own. I made it much heavier, and yeah, 15 Gatling guns, 2 turrets, reloadable rocket launchers. Yet it's not very big. It is definitely bigger than what he had, but it's not that big. Alright, see you.